Rolling? We're rolling. Where are we?
Birmingham?
We're in Birmingham, UK. Home of Black Sabbath and Judas Priest and sure some other cool bands. Not cooler, but some cool bands. What are we doing?
Showing some guitars.
Episode number 3.
There you go.
Bonus, we're going to give you 2 this time because we're running short on the tour, so we got to get through the fleet faster. So what are we going to do today, Rod?
All right.
He's picking. What do we have?
XStroyer.
We have the XStroyer. It has not been named yet. We've had some good suggestions. I don't know if any. What would you call it? You just called the XStroyer? Because there's soon to be more, so we're gonna have to start individually naming them. I know this thing. I don't know how much it weighs, but it's definitely the heaviest guitar that we have on. Yeah, my left shoulder will attend. That's why I'm putting it on this shoulder for now. Mahogany body, heavy as fuck. Baritone scale. What's the scale?
27.
I think it's 27. 27?
That's a baritone normally. 27.
27.
Yeah.
How many frets?
24.
Jumbo frets. Ebony fretboard. Got the cool white binding on here. We've got the Illuminlaze glow in the dark fret markers.
They really glow.
They glow great. And you can catch the flare off the mirror pick guard. Kurt at Jackson has been really good. I can't think of his last name right now, but Kurt has been really instrumental in helping me with my customs and figuring shit out. Maybe we should do this, maybe we should do that. And so we went with the chrome hardware on the gloss black. We got the finished neck all the way in the back. We've got your Adam Reaver noiseless springs here, and somebody else makes this fella here. I'm sure that he can tell us, but it's like a stabilizer bar. So when you dive, it keeps pressure on that thing when you pull back, so it stays in tune. This is probably my best playing guitar for the drop B stuff that we do. It really rings in tone. We don't have the signature on here because it's not a signature guitar, right? And he probably lost the screws somewhere. See,
No, it's easier to if I need to.
It's easier. See, this world over here, it's really acclimated to what's easier. Whatever's easier. Well, how come we didn't put this guitar strap on it? Well, it's because it's easier. So.
And faster.
What else? Maple neck, right? Maple neck, mahogany body. You get a shot of the 3-piece construction there, the wings. Same. Yeah, 81s, 60s. Toggle right here. Love having the toggle here because it's easier to swap out, and just 2 volume controls. Yeah, we haven't got this one Floyd upgraded yet, so we need a name. It needs a name. Right?
Yes.
All right. So these are called Piranha inlays. They're not the full. If you look on Randy here, you get the shark fin ones. These are called the Piranhas because they're smaller, but they have just as bad of the bite. There we go. Now, what is that tuned to? That's our drop B tuning, which is most of what our songs are in. It's B, F sharp, B, E, G sharp, C sharp, but we tuned to 450?
450.
450 megahertz?
Yes. No. Hertz.
Just hertz.
Yeah.
They're not mega, they just hertz. You ever had a hertz donut?
Yeah.
Have you ever had a hertz donut?
What?
A hertz donut?
What is that?
Hertz donut. We're doing this one?
Right. Yeah. Why not? Sure.
What do we call this one?
That's maple.
This is maple. Why do we call it maple?
Just maple.
Flame maple top. Is this my only like wood grain guitar, huh?
Yeah.
I think this was your suggestion too.
It was?
You wanted it to be purple though.
Yes.
Remember you showed me the purple. Do you have a purple maple top?
I don't. I wish.
I think he wants one though. This is baritone scale. What is this?
That's baritone too.
This is a baritone as well. Demmelition cutouts. That's a 60. Looks like we got the 8160 on here. What is this tune? That's
a B.
This is a
Drop B too.
This is drop B as
Also.
well.
Yep.
Tambien. This has glow in the dark inlays. These are illuminlays too. They don't pop as much though, huh? They do just as much as that one? Because it's easier. We have the infinity inlays on here. That's kind of, you can see it's kind of my trip. Me and my wife have the infinity thing going on. These don't glow in the dark.
Guitar picks.
Are the guitar picks. And on another guitar, but we'll get to that one later. Alan, let me see. Alan Hungerford, who is our resident photog, he doesn't like, look at him.
I'm on the video camera.
Alan was admiring that guitar earlier, so. What is this one? This is alder. Alder body, maple neck, maple top, ebony fretboard. No binding on this one. Kurt Walton. His idea again. He's had a lot of help with me in getting some stuff done. We've got not the big block, but we've got the stabilizer bar here with the noiseless springs for the Floyd. And yeah, they did the top on the headstock there too. This has got the thicker neck on it, right?
Yes, a little bit.
It's almost like is it a D neck? C necks are thicker? Do you know? I don't know. Somebody will know. Somebody will write a smart ass comment. But it's wider on this side, so usually I play this guitar. I play some of the easier songs that don't really have the solos because it's harder to get to the. It's cut away pretty nice to get to the top frets here, but this one has like with the V access, so I usually use this on like clinching where there's a solo here. This is the end. Locust. Bulldozer. Killers and Kings. Davidian. We have blocks of songs that we try to keep with the same guitar, but we've kind of got a trip down where we can change guitars, let a note ring out, and
We show them later.
we can show them later. Not on this, not now, because why?
It's easier.
Because it's easier to make it easier. Exactly. So what string gauges do we use for? These are my two main drop B guitars. What string gauges are we using on these?
We are using custom Dunlop strings. So these are the gauges. And people normally ask if they stay in tune pretty well, if they stay in tune, and they really do stay in tune.
They take some abuse, huh?
Yes.
Used to when Alan Hungerford was teching for me or pushing
Pushing
buttons,
buttons. Catching guitars in my shoulder blade.
Yes, throw guitars to him. But one of Alan Hungerford's main jobs was to mix cocktails at stage right, and since that doesn't happen during these 3-hour sets anymore, it was back on like Mayhem and
Blackening.
the Blackening run where we were playing 8 songs or so.
40 minutes.
Yeah, so there'd be some drinks involved and some vodka, but the strings can, they can handle it. My Portuguese acid sweat, they handle them. Dunlop is good. New pick I'm using. Dunlop. These are the T3s. They're sharper, but they got like I think it's the Jazz 3 pick head.
One without the cuts.
Yeah. This fella. I'm an Aries, so the Ram's kind of my thing, and like I said, the Infinity with me and my wife. And
Why is the signature on the back the wrong way around?
so, what happened was I changed gauges, and to tell the difference, where's a polka dot? So the polka dot, you couldn't really tell. Is that one of the old ones?
Yes.
So I had the signature, but they sent out a batch, and to tell the difference, I'm all like, I should change the signature up. So I just put my, probably can't tell there, but you can tell here, I just put my initials on it to tell the difference where a bad gauge, good gauge. So we throw the bad gauge, we throw those out to the crowd because we don't use them anymore. We went to a 60?
60.
0.6, and these are 73s, I think.
Yeah.
But yeah, these are the picks I'm using on this guy. Little Randy Rhoads tribute, because we like the Pocus. We've got Kim Dilla straps here that are the Portuguese acid sweat is just fucking
Destroying
up,
everything.
destroying. My buddy Eric from, I forget his last name, but he owns a guitar shop in France, made this fella here. He made me a Demmelition strap too. It says Demmelition on it, but I kind of feel funny wearing something that says Demmelition on it. It's like a little too WWE self-promoting for me. But this strap's from Kim too. Polka dots, infinity. You get it. So I think that's about it. What's the time? Do we have a time on there?
11:30.
Ah, that's too long. All right. So we probably got